Welcome back to 6 in the Mix. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and you may or may not know this, but South Florida is one of the leading areas in the nation of people suffering mental health illness. Dr. John Newcomer, President and CEO of Thriving Mind South Florida, joins me today with more. We hear the words anxiety, depression. They get thrown out a lot these days, but
yes,
a lot of people still think that there's a taboo and feel that it's just going to go away and they don't need to seek any help.
Yeah. So I think that it's really important for the listening audience to understand that there's stress and there's anxiety and depression that everybody feels.
Right.
But there are some people who are vulnerable to developing a serious mental illness, and so that same stress could trigger in them slipping into a deeper depression or slipping into an anxiety disorder that's crippling and they're unable to function.
Oh, so I just said South Florida is leading in the nation of mental health illness. What are the numbers?
Yeah, so
clear that out
the numbers are nationally about 4% of the U.S. population has a serious mental health condition, and about another 5 or 6 have a substance use disorder. Okay. But when you look at people who are at 200% of the federal poverty level who are below, now all of a sudden the rates combined are like 30%. Right. And here in South Florida, with a population of 1.7 million in Miami-Dade, it turns out about 900,000 people are at 200% of the federal poverty level or below. So tons of people have these conditions.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb here and say that culturally, this is probably it's a taboo. And to say that a lot of people don't talk about this because they're kind of scared to come out.
People don't bring you a casserole when you have a mental health condition like they would if you had cancer.
If somebody's listening right now and they said, you know what, I think I'm suffering from depression, how can you guys help them?
Yeah, so you can call our number, which I hope you'll show. You can also call 211. 211 is a 24/7 service that we help support, and what they have is information, resources, referrals into the network that we create. So Thriving Mind South Florida, our organization, is the nonprofit that supports uninsured and underinsured folks.
That's great, because I was just going to ask you that, because money obviously has something to do with going out and getting
That's
help.
Exactly right. So we have $89 million a year to create this network of providers who can support anything from inpatient to outpatient treatment for people who have serious mental illnesses or substance use disorders.
Right, there's also a lack of knowledge, and by calling and seeking help, then you can be informed.
You start the process.
And you start the process and keep the conversation going. Thank you so much, Doctor, for being here.
Hi, I'm Shelly. Thank you for checking out our NBC6 South Florida YouTube channel. You want more videos like the kind you just watched? Click right here on the subscribe button below. Get the latest stories, interviews, caught on camera, and more. Digital exclusives as well, all for you. Subscribe now.